Some people say the state is not acting in local communities' best interest. The Ohio Department of Natural Resources prides itself in having a strict set of guidelines for fracking, but the locals say those guidelines aren't strict enough.
Why are you so afraid to protect us? Why are you so afraid to put these laws and these rules and regulations in place? That's my question. And are we not important? Do we matter? Because that's how we feel. These communities that are facing these, which are very small communities, feel like we are expendable. We don't matter.
FELICIA METTLER is an activist working to stop fracking in Athens County. FELICIA is a part of Touch Can Do. The group opposes fracking and injection wells and has even protested the K&H injection well in Touch, Ohio.
It felt like I was doing my community service, and that's how I feel. I feel like with the knowledge that I have learned, I have an obligation to share with my community what is right next to them.
K&H has the largest injection well complex in Ohio. Touch Can Do thinks the state should not be allowing fracking and injection wells altogether.
I'm beyond angry. I'm scared. I'm aggravated, frustrated that our lawmakers who we have put in place to keep us healthy and keep us safe are not doing their job.
So what is fracking and what is injection well? Fracking is for short hydraulic fracturing. This is drilling deep into the earth and releasing a high-pressure water mixture. The mixture is directed at the rocks to release the gas inside. And an injection well is where fracking wastewater is disposed of.
You need very expensive drilling rigs. It's one reason, by the way, why Europe hasn't really taken off much, because the investment is really high, and we have about, I would say, 2,000, maybe 2,400 drilling rigs in the United States. And one of the problems is once you have them, you need to use them.
That is Bernhard Debatin at Ohio University. Debatin is a professor who teaches environmental journalism and has become an advocate for environmental justice. He has studied the Ohio Revised Code and is still concerned for Ohioans' safety when it comes to monitoring injection wells.
The reality is almost everything is not mandatory. It's at the discretion of the oil and gas chief, and that means they usually don't do it. So if you want to have proper regulation, it needs to be mandatory. The whole house of cards breaks down, because now the whole theory of how safe and how contained that is no longer true. And the unfortunate situation in Ohio is that they don't really look into that. They don't even have monitoring wells around those injection wells that would be there to check and to warn in case water travels.
Trucks like this carry fracking wastewater to this Touch injection site. I have been here for 20 minutes and I have counted at least 6 trucks go in and out of this place. Locals say this is a 24/7 operation. The injection well in Touch took in more than 4 million barrels of fracking wastewater last year. That's an increase of 1 million barrels, or nearly 40% in a year. In 2014, a majority of Athens residents voted to ban injection wells in a county. But the Ohio Supreme Court ruled the ban unconstitutional, saying municipalities cannot discriminate against, unfairly impede, or obstruct oil and gas activities and operations that the state has permitted. Even though the state stands against the small communities hoping to end fracking, FELICIA METTLER wants smaller communities to come together.
The more voices we have, the more we will get done. The people have so much power if they would stand up and unite. Unity is key to everything, to get anything done.
We did reach out to KNH and management in touch, but our calls were neither answered nor returned. Just last month, a judge in Franklin County rejected an anti-fracking group's appeal of an earlier decision by the KNH injection well in Troy Township. The group, the Athens County Fracking Action Network, wants to continue battling KNH in court. For Newswatch on Noon In Depth, I am Ophelia Adjei-Awuah.